We're seeing that Alex Valle put out a tweet saying that basically, these are the essentials that you need for modern fighting games. One is rollback, two is spectator lobbies of 8 or more, three is match replay archives, four is simple invite and FR features, five is crossplay, six is platform ping and Wi-Fi indicators, and seven is co-op online training. So with all these things that he's listed out, do we agree with this list? Do we think you should take something away, that something is not as important? Do you believe that you need to add something on? This is exactly necessary. So, what are y'all takes on this list? Starting with you, Mr. Gaming.
So first, I want to say that I love his logo. I like the red and how the blues work together. King of Fighters looks dope. I was hoping to see some gameplay, but yeah, this logo will suffice right now. The sketches were dope. I don't know if the game's gonna look like that. Anyway, I'm rambling. But this list I like. And I think this list is really, really solid, especially now with everybody being at home. He has number one, the rollback, two spectator lobbies of 8 or more, definitely important. I think the one game that I played that had like probably one of the worst online lobbies was Marvel 3. Like the way it worked, like the online lobbies were kind of, I don't know. I like that game and I play that game so much, but those online lobbies were just kind of trash. Match replay archive, definitely good to have, to go back and look at your mistakes and what you might be doing wrong against somebody. Simple invite and friend request features, yes, because some games they opt out to have this thing where it's like this cryptic way of inviting people. Like I feel like from here on out, every game should have a system of inviting. If I'm on the game and you're on the game, I can go through either party chat or I can go through the crossbar in the menu and whatever system you're playing and just send that person an invite. Some games like Dragon Ball, you can't do that, I don't think. You have to like legitimately go to a lobby, make a ring match, and then invite somebody. You just can't, they're on the game, I want to play that person by themselves. Just send them a quick invite. So I definitely think that like quick invites and a simple invite system is actually much needed for like further fighting games down the line. Like don't make it to where I have to go into online mode, go into a lobby, sit at the arcade machine, press the start button, put the coin in, then invite them. Just let me play the game against this person I want to play with. Crossplay, it's needed, I feel like, in this day and age. But man, I don't know. Crossplay has kind of had a bad taste in my mouth, namely from Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5's crossplay was horrendous. Anytime I match up against somebody that was PC, I'm like, nope, not playing, because it's just like the connection was jumpy. It was just like, nope, I'm just gonna play PS4 players but I don't know. I really haven't played any other fighting games crossplay. I think they just now started like a beta for MK11 crossplay. I haven't tried it out yet, but if it's gonna be anything like Street Fighter 5's crossplay, I'm leave it out. Just don't even bother with it. But I mean, of course, with the other platforms, I guess it could be a lot more stable connection. But yeah, when it came to crossplay in Street Fighter 5, it was a no go for me. The platform ping and Wi-Fi indicator, I guess that's cool. Like to see what I don't think like knowing what system they're on really matters as much. I don't get I guess if you're playing against somebody on PC or whatever, I guess that would go back to my point. And Wi-Fi, everybody's talking about the Wi-Fi warriors. I guess if you have like, I think I saw somebody say like make it like a group. So like if you're on Wi-Fi, you play against people on Wi-Fi. I don't know necessarily how they would do that, but I guess that would be cool. So it's like if you're on Wi-Fi, you play against people on Wi-Fi. If you on wired, you play against people on wired. I don't know, but I think this is a solid list for what. But I think he did forget to mention like a tutorial mode, showing people how to play the game. Having an online is cool, but showing people how to properly play the game and like how to do things and how this game works, I think that also should be high on the list too. Showing people the mechanics, the buttons, layout, and all that stuff. That's definitely important too. So I think I will add it to this list, like a decent tutorial. So
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, definitely need to have a tutorial mode. Because I mean, like you can't assume that everybody is going to just intuit or actually know how to play the game just coming into it. You know. That being said, I think the list is okay. I think crossplay, I think, is kind of important, especially right now because in even before this, the fighting game community, as far as like consoles were concerned, has always felt like, and I've mentioned this before, felt really kind of fractured. Like it's you can't, like, if you bought it on Xbox, if you I don't know why you would do, like, if you buy any game on Xbox, like that's like a fighting game, Soul Calibur, Tekken 7, what have you. Like I said, I don't know why you would do that to yourself, but let's say you did that, and one of your friends has it on PlayStation 4, they got it on PC, and you can't play against them. And I mean, now you got to buy a copy of a game that you already own on a different console. It's so I think crossplay would really kind of help kind of bring the community, the online fighting game community together. So people aren't always talking about, oh man, well, like, do you own the game? And it stops right there. Do you own the game? Yes or no? Yeah, I got Tekken 7. Okay, great. What's your Steam? What's your gamer tag? Whatever. But now most of the time it's like, okay, oh, you have Tekken 7? Yes. You got Soul Calibur? Yes. What system do you own it on? Oh, well, I got it on PC. Well, we can't play. I got it on PS4. So yeah, crossplay would be really good. But I like the whole co-op the online training mode. They had that in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and I thought that was one of the best features I'd ever seen in any online fighting game. I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't know if they've had it in any other games, but I remember specifically seeing it in Tekken Tag 2. And me and my buddy used to play it all the time. We used to train, and it's like, I mean, you can kind of sort of do that in Parsec now on PC. You have somebody remote into your PC, but you shouldn't have to do that. That should be something that's built into the infrastructure of the game, so you can go and train with your friends, even if you don't live in the same state. Because a lot of people, like Pokchop was saying before, like people live like 3,000 miles away, and you're not going to get to go train with that person anytime soon, especially right now. So the best thing to do is like have a situation where you guys can train with each other online with, like, there's no stakes. You get to set the room up however you want, and like really focus on helping somebody up their game a little bit. So I mean, I think the list is fine. I mean, but yeah, definitely the tutorial mode and the Wi-Fi indicator thing. I don't think that's a necessity. It's good to have, but it's not necessary to have a good game. I don't think that it really affects the overall quality of the game. It's just like, oh, okay, well that's really nice. I got my whole meal, and then you gave me like a 3 stack of pancakes. That's good. I like pancakes. That's good. That's good. So.
First and foremost, y'all know I'm a troll, so don't be surprised by some of the answers that I'm going to give you right now. Okay.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Modern FGC essentials. Okay. Number 1, rollback. Play offline. Number 2, spectators lobbies of 8 or more. Play offline. Match replay archive. Play offline. Simple invite and FR. What is FR features?
Friend request.
Friend request features.
Play offline.
Send your homeboys a text. Play offline. Crossplay. All right. I got a crossplay right over here. You can sit right across from your players, right over here in this room. Okay. All right. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. This is right here. That's crossplay right there. That's crossplay. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. Platform ping and Wi-Fi indicator. All right. My Wi-Fi box is right here, and pinging my homeboy right across from me. All right. And co-op online training. Play offline. FGC Essentials, baby. Bang.
Oh my God.
It's not a list. I mean, you really can't argue with that list, I don't think, man.
That's the best list made, man. Best list made. All right. Now, I have a few questions. Now, what is rollback? I'm like really ignorant when it comes to like playing online, because I don't play online. So only certain games I play online, like Mortal Kombat, I'll actually play Street Fighter online, but Tekken, I just can't do it. But what is rollback?
As far as I'm concerned, and I know a lot of people really like the whole rollback netcode thing. The issue to me is like, to me, this is what rollback netcode is. I'm going in for an attack. I punch someone in the face, and then it's like, oh, I got the attack. And then the game is like, judges say you didn't get that one, bro. We're going to have to roll that one back. And then it's like, now we're back to like 3 seconds earlier, technically, and I didn't get the attack. It's like, Wait, what happened? I hit him. Nah, it's a little hinky, man. I think gonna have to do that one over.
It's like if you go to in for an attack and like the connection is real like choppy. Let's say you hit somebody with a standing fierce punch and the life bar goes down, but if the connection is bad, it'll pop back. So you hit them, you saw the hit sparks, but it technically didn't count.
What?
Yeah,
I'm straight
exactly.
on that. Okay, I'm gonna go on to number 2. Spectators and lobbies 8 or more. I definitely agree with that. Because I mean, with the as far as the online tournaments, it takes so long to get back into the match because you have the commentators in the game, you have the person who's actually streaming the game. They're in the room as well. So I think like it should be if you're going to be able to if just these two people playing, you should have those two people playing. You can have your commentators in the room without having to be in line. If they want to rematch, they can. I definitely agree with the 8 or more spectators in the lobbies. Like, I just want to go in here and watch y'all play. I don't feel like having to come back and hit X or circle to, for the person for them to skip my turn. I think that would definitely make things go a lot quicker as far as online lobbies. Match replay archive. I thought they already had something like that, but that's definitely a plus. Like, you would want to go back and watch some of the mistakes that you made. So like you don't want to have to be like, oh, if somebody didn't record this, I won't see this on YouTube. No, I think you being able to go back and watch what happened, that's a good thing. Like Street Fighter had that. They have that. So I think that's just something that's definitely a plus. Simple invite and friend request features. Yeah, they make things too difficult to send somebody an invite or a friend request, man. Like, they definitely need to simplify that. Because I mean, I'm a moron when it comes to anything technical wise, almost. Like, I mean, I know more than the average person, but as far as in the gaming world, I'm a dummy. Okay, you gotta dummy proof this stuff for me. Crossplay. I mean, they have crossplay in shooters. I mean, don't get me wrong, the PC definitely have an advantage over the PlayStation and the Xbox users. Definitely. But it makes them step the game up. That's definitely something that we need. Like people I prefer to play on PlayStation. For one, it's simple. I don't have to do so much this stuff. I don't want to have to do a lot of things that I have to do for the PC in order to just to get my game running. With PlayStation, we cut this on button. Let me go online. That's that. PC, let me set this up. I gotta set up this camera. I gotta do this for this. I gotta turn this off while I'm playing the game. I got so many frames dropped. Whatever. Just make it crossplay for those who want to play on PlayStation can play people on PC. So I think that's definitely, something like some games are already doing it. Why not have all games doing it? I mean, you have companies who's going to sell. They're going to sell to all these other platforms. They're going to sell. Tekken used to be a PlayStation exclusive. Now it's on PC. It's on Xbox. So you should be able to play all people. You should be able to do that. That's only right. All right. Platform ping and Wi-Fi indicator, definitely a plus. I do not want to play nobody on Wi-Fi. I already don't play the game online. And if I play somebody, when I finally do cut the game on and play it online, and I play somebody they're right here in front of me, and I'm right here, the next thing you know, they're behind me tearing my back up. I'm straight on it. Straight on it. All right, and co-op online training is definitely a plus. Like you mentioned earlier, Parsec is you shouldn't have to use Parsec. It should already be incorporated within the engine. So like I don't want to have to be like, let's go do this. I gotta play these. We're gonna play a match in order for me to learn what's going on. No, I want you to be able to go online. Hey, we're gonna go to practice mode. I'm gonna be doing these specific moves that people use with this specific character. I'm gonna keep doing it. All right. This is what I want you to do in game. this is what I want you to do. In order to fight it. That would definitely be a major plus. All right, and I think he should add on one more to that. All right, number 8 should be a playoff line.
Oh boy.
I mean, it definitely solve all the problems that we have on this list. So every
Number
last
8
one
will
of them.
solve all the problems that you have. Any transgressions that you have will definitely be solved by number 8, playoff line.